Hey, I'm Carson James, and over there are some hunting doggies. You might hear them barking, but just pretend that's not there. So we've got this little horsey right here, and this is my neighbor's place. My house is only like 3 miles over there. The story on this horsey is, hey, yeah, we ride it around, and they've even roped off of it and stuff, but it's real nervous, hard to catch, real spooky, gets real tense when you go to mount it, all that. So this horse has been ridden, and it's had a lot done on it. It's just not real confident. We started on fencing, and when we first started, this was the very first 10 minutes. This was about the closest I could get this horse to be up underneath my knees right here. So we went on and did that for a little bit, and then right before I quit, he got to where he would put his back pretty dang close to up under my knees. So the goal is we're going to try to get this horse where it's real comfortable giving me his back. This is called fencing. A horse that is nervous about being mounted or doesn't stand still to mount. If they're not standing still because of anxiety, this can help that. And a lot of people kind of know about this deal, and one of their questions, hey, every time I get the horse almost up under me, he swings his butt out away from the fence. So, what do you do? So step one is get the horse lined up for an approach. Right here, the horse is not parallel to the fence. So we'll try to move the horse over a little. There, that was, so let him rest right there. You're trying to make him be a little bit of a magnet to being up against the fence. That helps a lot. Now watch here, this is the second time this horse has had fencing, so it's gonna be a little easier than some of them to get it kind of close. But you see how as I ask the back to come up under me, see how see the evasion? So we just bring it right back. Reset it, bring it back in. Keep pulling, just kind of hold and wait. Pull a little harder. Release. Pet the horsey. Now at some point here, the horse will start kind of evading being up underneath me. And when that happens, we just start over. There went a step, release. Pet the horsey. The goal here is to get the withers and the back right here underneath my kneecaps. You would be absolutely amazed at how many horses are not able to do that. They need to be so chill with a human being above their back to the point to where they actually want you to be up above their back. Now, if you guys will notice, every time the horse is trying to work with me a little bit and put its back underneath me a little, life is good. But when it kind of evades and says, no, I don't want to give you my back, well, then it gets pulled on a little bit, and I swing the lead, and I put a little pressure on him, and I make him go all the way back up here. So think about what you're doing. Here's the good deal. When they're trying to give you their back, the bad deal, or the deal that's not as good, when life gets difficult, is when he tries to buck me off, meaning when the back evades. You're basically teaching your horse to be buddy sour to a human being on his back. Now see, that was good. That was a nice forward step, and he didn't evade away from me or whatever. So, love on the little horsey. Cool, let's go again. Ask for him to, I'm kind of slightly pulling him towards me a little bit. Now that's not bad, but you see how the hip popped out? There, see it went again, it evaded. So he's not in trouble. He's not doing anything wrong. So don't treat them like they did something wrong. Just start over. That's a big deal for this horse to be this close. I can almost reach out and touch the withers right now, but I can't. And you would think, oh, well, that horse just is not halter broke enough. That's why he can't pull it up under him. Horse is halter broke pretty okay, but it's seeming like the horse is not halter broke because this situation is making the feet lock up. It's not that he's not being respectful of the halter or whatever you'd want to call it. He can't. His self-preservation is not allowing him to get up under me. And for all this horse knows, I'm trying to kill him right now. You guys notice every time the horse is learning see it chew right there? every time the horsey is learning, ooh, I need to stay up against the fence. That's a sweet deal. When I get away from the fence, it's not as cool. And the more sure they get about this, the less braced their feet will be when you try to get them closer. All right, cool. Now, what'd be really sweet if we could get one more, I don't know, another foot or two without the evasion of the back and the hips, and then the back's kind of right under us. Ooh, look at that. He said, I think I can, and then he kind of leaned back again. Let's try again. Oh, yeah. See there? You guys notice my hand releases right as the feet start to move. Think about it from his perspective. This is a really big deal for this horse right now. See there? Got a little unsure. Started to reach out there. So you see that and you think, oh wow, some brave people to be riding this horse. Like, yeah, that's what my thoughts were too. I ain't riding it. When they get real comfortable, they'll actually start leaning in on your knees, and it almost starts to feel like they're kind of crowding you a little. That's when they're starting to like being up under you because you've made it such a good deal to be there. Now, he didn't really do it, but let's say the hip kind of is far out and evading. So watch how I bring him back in this time, and I'll kind of pretend like the horse understands English to emphasize the way I'm doing it. Okay, you kind of blew it. You kind of did first grade. Get in here. Come on, get your butt up here. Get your butt up here. Come on, get your butt up here. Come on, there you go. Release. Get your butt up here. Do it again. Pull, release. Come on, there you go. Yep, you've done all this part. Get in here. Come on. Get in here. Come on. There you go. Release. Get up here. Get up here. There you go. Release. One more step. Release. One more step. Release. Yay. You guys see how I didn't get meaner, and I didn't say, hey, you better get in here or else. I just said, okay, we've completed first grade, and you've got to do it a step at a time and find out where the release is and explore all that. Now, we get a little more particular. Hey, get on in here. Like, this is the closest he's gotten. So, like I can actually, unless my arm scares him, I can probably, if the fence was a little lower, I can there we go. See here, I can touch his back. Now, would it be really good if his back was 1 foot closer? Yeah, but that's, we could do more and get it to that point, and then get it to where we could climb up and down the fence and he would just stand right there, totally chill. And then get it to where we could put a leg over top and scratch his butt with our toe, and then we'd switch and we'd do the other side. And, you invest, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and you get them where they're so good with all this fencing stuff. And then he has a lot better chance of being normal when you go to ride him the next time or start your colt or whatever. Remember, this horse has been ridden, but he's not very fun to ride because he's always so nervous. Well, it's no wonder. It took him 15 minutes to be able to do this. This is not that big of a deal to us, but to them, this is a big deal. It's putting his back right underneath a predator kind of logic, Just do it one more time for good measure. I want you guys to see how much more easily this horse will get parallel to the fence and come right in. Watch this. Bring it right over. Get against it. Get against it. There you go. Now come on in. 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 There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on in. A little more. Ta-da. Before, it took me a long time to get it to right here because there were so many braces in the feet. Now, those bracers are getting gone. I could bring them right in here. And look, I can even, look at that. Oh, yeah. See, right on this one, his back is even closer under me. It's all about getting them comfortable. So, really good place to stop and call it good.